we have a very, very important information, breaking news concerning Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, especially in this period we are looking towards 2027. All eyes are on Atiku Abubakar, all eyes on Peter Obi, especially concerning the coalition they are forming to unseat President Tinubu. Pundits have said that it is not possible for Obi to deputize Atiku, and many people have said that it is not possible for Atiku to step down for Obi to become Obi's deputy, or to wait after Obi's 4 years or 8 years. Then we will now, that is why many people are surprised that Atiku has come out to back and support Obi in a very burning national issue. This is what we'll be looking at in this very video. This is what we'll be looking at. Of course, here in Noble Media, you know we serve you the information as it is breaking. Look at what happened. There's a statement that Atiku released just few hours ago that is a pointer that Atiku might eventually endorse Obi, because if he can come out publicly to make this statement in support of Obi, who knows if he will eventually step down for Obi. The threat to Peter Obi is a threat against all of us. Atiku once amid Edo governor's controversial statement. Let's now look at the matter seriously. If you have not subscribed, click on subscribe, then also click on join. Click on join to become a full member and supporter of our Noble Media channel. Atiku contested the 2023 presidential election as a candidate of the People's Democratic Party, while Peter Obi ran under the Labour Party. Both politicians are now part of a newly formed coalition aimed at unseating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and dislodging the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) from power. Don't forget that APC took over power from PDP in the year 2015. Let's move on here in Noble Media. Former Vice President, he was Vice President to President Olusegun Obasanjo, Atiku Abubakar, has cautioned that any threat against Peter Obi or any member of the opposition coalition is a threat to all of them, including Atiku. Atiku contested the 2023 presidential election. Okay, we must now move on. This development comes on the heels of a warning issued by Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo, who cautioned Peter Obi against visiting the state without prior notice. This governor has been under threat, under fire, for saying something against the leader of the Obedient movement, former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi. In fact, people have been posting his WAEC result, where he almost failed all his papers. The governor, Senator Monday Okpebolo. Governor Okpebolo has stated that Mr. Obi must not come to Edo without security clearance. He reiterated the need for him to notify them and obtain security clearance before engaging in any public activity in the state. Can you imagine? What baffles me is the audacity with which some governors, some political leaders say some things. In Nigeria, where every Nigerian is free to move around, is Peter Obi not a citizen? What security threat has he caused in Edo State that will warrant a governor? This happened, the governor of Benue State once made similar statement, Reverend Father Hyacinth earlier, and now Okpebolo is doing the same thing. People that have not even done a quarter of what Peter Obi did when he was governor for 8 years. Reacting to the governor's threats, Atiku tweeted, "Let it be known that a threat against Peter Obi or any of us is a threat against all of us." This is where Atiku came out boldly, unexpectedly, to support his friend and colleague, Peter Obi. If you have not subscribed, click on subscribe. If you want Obi to be the president and Atiku to be his vice, let us know in the comment section. If you want Peter Obi to be the vice when Atiku becomes the president? Tell us in the comment section. Let us know how you think 2027 election will fold, because people are still confused. The situation highlights the complex dynamic of political tensions in Nigeria, where opposition leaders often find themselves at odds with state governors and their political figures. Sahara Reporter, because it was Sahara Reporters that owned by Sowore that broke this news. First is that, okay, Sahara Reporter reported on Monday that a legal firm, Festus Ogunlega Fologa, had given Governor Okpebholo a 7-day ultimatum to retract unconstitutional threats and tender a public apology to Obi and the people of Nigeria, because saying and threatening Obi is like an affront on the sensibility of well-meaning Nigerians, well-meaning Africans, well-meaning people of the obedient movement. The law firm, in a letter to the governor dated July 21st, titled "Threat to Mr. Peter Obi is illegal and unconstitutional," and signed by Festus Ogun Esquire, managing partner, stated that threatening Obi not to visit Edo State without security clearance from his office is not supported by law. Most people in Nigeria, both local government chairmen to the governors, to the president, to the senators, often behave as if Nigeria belongs to them, as if they are the all-in, as if they will never go down from power, as though they were not elected, as though it's their personal property that they inherited from their ancestors. The firm cited Section 41 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and some decided cases by various courts which holds that the governor lacks the right or power to restrict the freedom of movement of any person without a recourse to law. The letter stated, with respect, threatening Mr. Peter Obi is not to visit Edo State without security clearance from your office is certainly not supported by law. So the governor is acting on his own. The governor is being unlawful. Section 41 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, provides that every citizen of Nigeria is entitled to move freely throughout Nigeria and to reside in any part thereof, and no citizen of Nigeria shall be expelled from Nigeria or refuse entry thereby or exit therefrom. You cannot tell a Nigerian not to move around. You cannot tell a Nigerian not to travel, not to come in, even if he's living abroad. As far as the person is a Nigerian citizen, no governor, no president, no local government, no tax force person, no border person, nobody has the right, no police officer, no military person has the right to prevent a Nigerian from entering the country, from moving around, especially when there is no threat to lives and property. Similarly, the Court of Appeal in Faith Okafor versus, this is what the law firm was saying, versus Lagos State government in 2026, made it very clear that a governor lacks the right or power to restrict the freedom of movement of any person without recourse to law. Everything you do, whether you are the governor, the president, anyone you are, you must adhere to the law. The law firm described it as preposterous for the governor to subject Obi to any form of security clearance or approval before he can visit Edo State, regardless of the purpose. It is, in fact, a gross violation of Mr. Peter Obi's constitutionally guaranteed right to freedom of movement. The firm insisted. Please, why do you think APC and co are after Peter Obi? Peter Obi is not campaigning. He has not done anything wrong. But anywhere he goes, anything he does, the media aides, Reno Omokri, who is always after his stomach, and all others, voila, everybody is talking against Peter Obi, as if Peter Obi is the only opposition figure in Nigeria. Considering the foregoing, we hereby respectfully request that you retract the unconstitutional threats and tender a public apology to Mr. Obi and the good people of Nigeria. We are confident that this modest request will be met within 7 days of receipt of this letter. In the unlikely event that our request is not met within the time frame, we may be compelled to constitute a fundamental right enforcement lawsuit against you in the interest of our constitutional democracy and the rule of law. The firm ended. This is what is happening. This law firm has been at the back of Peter Obi, telling the governor of Edo State, Okpebolo, to apologize. This is the man to apologize publicly, and now Atiku Abubakar has come out fully to throw his support behind Peter Obi. Does this mean that Atiku may be willing to run as a VP while Obi runs as the presidential candidate, or does it mean that Atiku and Obi have one alliance that we are yet to know? Tell us what you think in the comment section. Remember, in Noble Media, I will give you the information as it's breaking. You have not subscribed, click on subscribe. You have not shared this video, click on share it here on YouTube, copy the link, share it on all platforms, WhatsApp groups, to your friends, to your family, to your fans, to your followers. Remember also to join our YouTube channel. Haven't you liked this video? Click on like right now. I'm giving you a video on the screen. Click on it and watch immediately.